Alright. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to kind of take you guys on the journey of me attempting to tame my pet iguana, which she is in that cage right there. And I've named her Iggy. She is a young female red iguana that I have adopted from someone who lives, a few hours north of me. And I've never had an iguana before, so this is going to be interesting for me. I am going to watch several videos on how to kind of tame them up. Luckily, I don't think it's going to be too difficult for me because you probably can't, I know you can't see her, I don't see her on the screen. She's kind of like towards the front, top, there's some grass and stuff in there. But I'm going to take some advice from a few videos. I don't think it's going to be very difficult because I've only had her for 2 days now. I haven't had her long. And she's never tried biting. She's never tried tail whipping. She's very flighty. So it's kind of, as soon as you get close enough to touch her tail, she darts. She tries to run away. So I don't think it's going to be very hard to tame her down a bit. I really don't. I think it's just going to be patience, time. I'm probably going to lose a lot of my progress here in about a week or two, because on the other side of this room there is a violet goby in a 55-gallon tank, and he's about 3.5. Yeah, about pushing 3 soon, and he's awesome. But I'm giving him away, well, rehoming him. And where his tank is at now, her tank's going to go there. Because I know it's hard to tell, but there's a gap between her tank and the wall. Because behind her tank is a shelf, and then behind that shelf is the closet. So I'm going to move her over there against the wall, near where the dragonfish was. It's going to be a lot easier for me to, have her over there, because this is just kind of in the middle of the room. So I feel like when I go to move the tank over there, I'm going to lose a lot of progress with her. Because I'm going to pull her out of the tank, put her in a tote, so whenever I move it, I don't have to worry about it shaking her up, her falling off the side. I don't want to worry about her falling. So I'd rather just pull her out, put her in a tub, move it, get everything set back up, and put her back in it. I would just rather do that. So hopefully that's sooner than later, so I don't lose any more progress than I have to. But for the first little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed her in the morning, like, when I wake up before I go to work. Change out her water, take out the old food, put in the new food, kind of talk to her for a minute, and then just leave her alone. Just let her kind of get used to me as a person, know that I'm not going to be a threat to her, know that I'm the provider of food, and hopefully, after a few weeks, she starts to realize, okay, well, this guy's not going to hurt me. Whether or not she lets me hold her or pet her, I don't know. Hopefully pet her sooner than later. At the very least, I really enjoy petting iguanas. My brother has a pretty good-sized red iguana as well. We think it's a female. We're not totally sure, but we don't really want to pay someone to sex her. We're not really sure what we're going to do about it. But yeah, she's probably 4 foot long. She's a much larger iguana. Her name is Alfredo, but I think I like the name Iggy. So yeah, I'm super proud of how I've set it up, and whenever I have the time to make a video during the day, I will show you guys how it's set up. I'm very proud of it. Today I had a lot to do, and I had to get some tools. But yeah, this is day 1. Well, day 2, I suppose, but day 1 of me recording and day 1 of me really starting the journey of taming her down. So we'll count this as day 1. And day 1 is over with. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I just wanted to make a quick video and try uploading it before I went to sleep. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this journey. I'm going to try to post as often as I can. I like to believe that I'll post a video daily. I'm not going to make that promise because there's a good chance that I don't, because most days are going to be exactly the same. Me putting in food, me taking out water, putting in new water. and her just ignoring me. And I don't... If I notice any different behavior, I'll make a video. Unless I just get super busy. So I will do what I can to keep updating as often as possible. But I make no promises as whether or not the frequency of the videos. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. I look forward to going on this journey myself, and I can only imagine if I get any followers that they might enjoy this journey as well. And if you think you want an iguana, this might help you figure out how you can tame down an iguana. I do recommend captive bred, always do, and don't get wild caught. Just don't. The only reason I think you should ever consider a wild caught animal at all is if it was an invasive species and the options are kill or keep. So basically Florida. And not all wildlife either. Like if it's a native wildlife, leave it alone. Just leave it where it's at. If you want that species as a pet, make sure your laws allow you to have one, and then go and buy one from a captive breeder. I understand sometimes it's just not easy to find, and that's just the harsh reality of reptile keeping. But for now, just look for the animals that you want, and if you really want an iguana, try to get a captive bred one, because I can tell you right now, I don't have personal first-hand experience, but from everything that I've read, everything I've watched, everything I've studied online and from, paperwork and all of that, wild iguanas don't tame down very well. They just don't. They're too wild, I guess, would be the accurate way to put it. So my best suggestion is just get captive babies, and if you work with them when they're babies, I imagine that it's easier to tame them up than if you just get an adult. And on top of that, if you get a baby and it's just cantankerous, it's just a crazy little thing, don't ever grab it by its tail, because they can drop their tail. And I don't know about you guys, me personally, I don't like the look of the regrown tails. I understand if you get an animal and it has a regrown tail, don't just get rid of it because you don't like the way the tail looks. But me personally, I don't know if she's dropped her tail at any point. I haven't really sat down and overlooked her tail because I know she can drop it. The end of her tail looks a little weird, but I don't think it's bad. I think it was just dirty. I'm not really totally sure. I'm going to look more into it when I have the chance, but for right now, going to bed. It's 11:30 right now, so I have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, alright, in this video. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoy this journey. I can't imagine how many people are going to truly enjoy this individual video, but yeah, so I hope you guys come with me on this journey. It's going to be interesting, to say the very least. So, yeah.